Hello everyone, Crypto Explorer here. Welcome back on the channel. I hope you guys are doing really well as always. Today's video is going to be about the World Cup miner. This one is launching very soon in 4 hours 14 minutes, that is 9 p.m. UTC of today, November 18th. This is a BUSD miner, so it's on the Binance network and the yield is up to 8% a day. On top of it, there's a couple of very interesting features that make this miner interact in a way directly with the World Cup events, how the teams are performing. Okay, I'll be sharing all the details you need to know about this project further on in this video, but right now let me just say a huge thank you to everyone who already subscribed to my channel and helped it to grow so much in such a short amount of time. Thank you guys for the support. I'll be keep on bringing this type of content on a regular basis, but not only that, I also try to bring tools, other tools, platforms, things that might be of your interest as a crypto explorer, someone venturing the DeFi space, and I'm bringing all that information to share with you guys to help you to know of other features that might be helpful on your daily incursions on the DeFi space. So guys, that's what you can expect from the channel. Like I like to say, information is power, and the whole point of the channel is to share all of that information with you guys. So that being said, if you haven't, please subscribe and let's get started talking about the World Cup miner. Like I said, this one is just about to launch. It will deliver 8% daily yield up to that in the form of BUSD. This is being a miner, you deposit funds and you will receive goals. Those funds that you deposit cannot be withdrawn, but you will receive your daily yields in goals. All right, you need to have a 5 times mandatory compound. You can compound for every 24 hours. The rewards accumulation cutoff is set for 48 hours. Okay, and that's how the basically the miner works. Also, there's the referral system that will get you 8% of the investment of the person who follows your referral directly into your goals. Okay, so you don't get BUSD for the referral, you get goals that will help you to increase your daily yield. That's how this one goes. Also, the 5 time mandatory compound, when the World Cup comes to an end, it will turn into a 3 mandatory compound. Okay, so this is clearly a miner which is aimed to last for as long as the World Cup does. Because with this function here, the TVL will just be even will be drained even faster because users will only need to compound for 3 times. Okay, and also when the World Cup comes to an end, it doesn't all make all that much sense to have a miner lasting much further than that. Okay, so the team recognizes it, and that's why this feature is here. Okay, so there are a couple other features on top of how the miner works basically, and we'll get into that soon in the video. But right now I just want to tell you, look at these 3 audits. I always like to see teams that go the effort to set more than one audit. That's already showing some sort of commitment to the project. Overall score here by George Stamp, 71 points. No backdoors. You can see here, no backdoor methods to withdraw funds to a non-investor wallet. Guys, take a look into the George Stamp audit. For the most times, if you read it from top to bottom, not only it's in a very easy to understand the way that it's written, it's for the common user, it's very easy to understand this audit. So that's really a nice feature. But also, I bet that if you, after taking a good read at it, if you go back into the project, highly likely that you will already understand how it works. Okay, even in full detail. That's how solid these audits are. What I want to share with you regarding this one, was specifically the owner privileges, because you should know that although the contract will be launching later on today, there are still features that the user has privileges to change, and despite the contract is still is already deployed and live, all right. And you should take a look at all of those features, see if you are okay with those, all right. Because if you aren't, um, you wouldn't want to invest in something which you are not okay with the rules, okay. That's my advice to you. Also here under team trust, you can see that the team has past projects, 1000 blocks and infinite battles. These are projects that they are in one way or another original, so this is not a team which is just pumping forks for the cash grab. None of that. They have their own projects that have been around for a while, okay. So it's good to see that sort of commitment from these type of teams. Now they're bringing us a miner, a BUSD miner, taking advantage of the World Cup craze, and they already have some videos regarding the marketing of the project ongoing. So that's also a nice feature to see here, all right. So now let's take a look at the extra features on top of the miner that will allow users to get more profits. So the first one is this sort of lottery that I'm going to show you. So how this one works is that it runs every day. So this event will run every 24 hours, where a random wallet from the top 10 list will be selected, all right. That wallet will get its investment doubled, and you can see that here in the example. Player bought 1000 goals and is listed on top 10 board when the timer ends. That player gets additional 1000 goals if he gets selected by a random function. So just like that, if you are lucky and you are one of the 10 top deposits of the day, you can get your deposit doubled, okay. That's how this one works. The others, I'm gonna scroll up again to show you, because the others are here under tactics. So these are the features that relate directly with the World Cup events and performances of the teams. So when you join in this project, you deposit, and after that, you can choose your team slash country that you will play the game with. Choose as soon as possible and choose wisely, because your decision is final. All right. Daily rewards. So depending on the team that you choose, every time that team plays a match and wins that match, you will get additional 5% of your initial investment. So not only you should choose wisely, because your decision cannot be changed, but also choose wisely, because depending on the team you choose, if you choose a team that wins a lot, you will get 5% of your initial investment for every win of that same team, okay. So that's a fun feature, and also appeals to the gambler aspect of the user. And usually people that follow along the World Cup are people who enjoy football or soccer, how they call it in the US. And usually also those people like to gamble here and there when it comes to predicting winners of the games. And this appeals to that side of the users, and I see it working really nicely. I would already see this World Cup miner working nicely just because it's named World Cup miner, okay. So there's going to be a World Cup craze, and just by that I would assume this would just have a TVL that would go bonkers very quickly. But then you have this sort of feature on top of it, and not only that, you can also aim for the winning team that will be uh, getting the cup. So if you get that team right, I'm gonna go further down to show you. Here it is, win or reward. So you can select the winning team, and if you get that team right, you will get additional 100% of your initial investment. So if you manage to nail the winner of the World Cup, you will be basically be playing with house money, and all of that you can you take from here will be profit, and that's really really cool to see. So also, unlike the other event where you choose the team to play the cup with and you get 5% of your initial investment per win, unlike that, here you have until 26th of November, and that's really cool because sometimes the favorite teams don't perform that well from the get-go, and it gives you extra time to get your ideas straight and see if the favorite team for you is really doing well, or if you just rather to choose another one. Okay, so have that in mind. You have until November 26th to make your final decision for the winner of the World Cup, and it's a big decision because if you get it right, you'll get your initial investment back already. Okay, so really cool to see these features. I see how they appeal to the gambling aspect also of the users that usually follow along the football games. This one being something that uh, interacts in a way with the events of the World Cup, really help this miner to stand out from the rest. I think, and I see this TVL just going bonkers really fast for the upcoming days. And yeah, it's the World Cup fever. There's these all aspects on top of that that bring additional revenue for the investors. So I do have high hopes for this one. I think it's going to do quite well. Guys, let me know what you think on the comments down below. I will leave the link for this project under in the description of the video. But right now, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for watching. I hope you took some value from the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And guys, I'll see you on the next one. Until then, take care and keep on exploring.